Ah, hi. My phone is freaking out, and I don't know why, but... Hi! Mite Mite, Mia da yo. See, my phone keeps freezing! I don't know why! It's not my fault! I don't know what happened. I don't know why I do that. But... Hi! Let me get my food. I have food. My sleep schedule is still pretty fucked, so my eating schedule too is also pretty fucked. I think that's understandable. I put my headphones on. Oh my god. My camera is actually freaking... Why is my phone freaking the fuck out? I'm like calibrating it multiple times, but... It is what it is. Hi! Sorry the stream was so like... I guess technically gorilla because I scheduled it 5 minutes before the thing. I ran downstairs to get my food and I started the stream. It was pretty bad. My timing was terrible. Hi Kuli, hi Nimby, hi Simon, hi Sarah, hi Puck, hi Nipa, hi Numba. Oh my god, you have too long of a name. Admiral, hi. Hi, hi. Oh, hi Sideways. You get food with your mama? Have good food with your mama. Man, I want good food with my mama, but I am sleep schedule fucked still, so... we're having food separately. Hi, Joka! Yeah, I have a lot of models that I feel like a lot of people haven't seen yet, so... This is me. In my chibi magical girl form. It's a cosplay. I'm not a full angel yet, okay? That's what the 2 purple straps are. It's to hold my wings up. They're not real. This is just training for the time that I become full angel. Okay? They're not real. But it's real pretty. It's real pretty. And look at my little feetsies. They like kick upwards. It's adorable. It's really cute. I like this model a lot. It's just like the rigging on it isn't as intense or detailed as some of my other models. So I only use it when I like don't want to pilot my model super well. Like I don't care if I'm looking good or not. I'm also eating right now, so you know. You don't really see that much when I'm eating. My mouth moves weird when I eat. The one with the M16. That's just a toggle, so I can put that on this model too if I wanted. It doesn't have to be that one. I just use that one when I play Helldivers because the amount of layers and the details on it are much less, and therefore my computer doesn't suffer as much. Yeah, that's the only reason why. But I can pull it up. Let me find it. I'm looking for it. Ah, here. So I just pull it up, and it's like a toggle that see I can be a magical girl with a gun. I just have to drag it. Yeah, but it doesn't look right because then my arms are different, right? So I have to like put it in a spot where you can't really see my hands like that. And then anytime I click, it'll just do pacha pacha pacha. I did disable the glass breaking every time I do right click because that's too much. It's too much. But yeah, I got foods. I gotta eat. So today stream, all we're gonna do is yap because I haven't done one of these yap streams in God knows how long. So I wanted to yap. We yapping. Hasn't it been a while? I know I can yap, but it's been a hot minute since I've done like a full just chill yap session. And I thought it'd be a good idea to do one because I feel like lately there's been a couple of changes within the Tenchi community, and there's a lot of newer Tenchis who have found me through Helldivers that don't really know, I guess, the rest of what I am. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm down to answer all of them. I have so many stories that you guys might not even know of, and some of the Tenchis either forgot or know of the story and just like hearing me talk about it. I love yapping too. I hope you don't mind if I eat while I do this. I will talk while I have food in my mouth for the sake of keeping conversation going on stream. I hate the silence. I've learned to deal with it, especially during games and stuff. But I mean, if I'm doing a yap stream, of course I want to continue yapping. I'm gonna try talk softer too, because I don't want to strain my voice too much. Oh, thank you for the gifted sideways. I thought you were going for food with your mom. Why are you spending money on? You're spending money on me. You should spend money on your mom. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You hit a lot of new people too, actually. Nice. I hope they all keep the gifted. You got a raise. Oh, congratulations! Man, imagine getting a raise in this economy. That's crazy. Good for you. Pachi pachi. Pachi pachi. I am a full-time VTuber. Full-time streamer, content creator, whatever the fuck you want to call me. So, raises are dependent on you. However much money you give me is however much money I make. So, that's just the reality. So, however much you give me is how much money I have as income. So give me a raise, please. I mean that as a joke, okay? Only spend what you can. Only spend what you can. I value everything. I'm glad that they value your work. Tips for entertaining. Are you asking the question or you think that's me? If only you had money. If only I had money too. I feel that, bro. My guy. Hold on. Why am I above the alerts? No. Sideways, thank you for the shupa. I'm gonna give you a heart. My goodness. Thank you. Oh my god. A dude. Thank you for keeping me alive. I appreciate it a lot. That pays my bills, bro. I don't know if you guys know, but in Canada, we have a fuck ton of bills. Hey, at least our tax season is like not the middle of April, as I know most of the US is. For us, it's the end of April. Yeah, I'm Canadian. See, there's many things the new Helldivers that have found me don't know about me. Number one, I'm Canadian. Maybe we should start from the beginning though. I was born in Hong Kong. That's where little Mia started. And I moved to Canada when I was 12 years old. English is my first language, but I learned the British language first. I went to an English-speaking school in Hong Kong, and if you know history, Hong Kong was a British colony for a bit. So a lot of the schools there go by the British system. But then I moved to Canada, and I ended up having like a mix in my voice, I think. I have a little bit of a little bit more of a neutral accent now, I'd say. But sometimes the British comes back. I think if you listen really carefully, whenever I get really mad about something, the British comes back. Technically, like, I think most people know this, but when I stream, I try and keep up the more neutral accent, because if I let the British out too much, people will think I'm from Europe or something, and I'm not. So I try really hard to not use the accent on stream, but off stream and like in my brain, it's all in the British accent. Like words as well. I don't say, for example, you call them elevator. Yeah, I say lift. I don't know about you guys, but I say lift. And I think it was the boot of a car. What do you guys? You get trunk? You guys say trunk? Yeah, just little things like that. You'll notice in my language. Yeah, you guys say trunk. Why do you call it a trunk? To me, it sounds like truck. And then I'm gonna get confused. Exactly! The boot makes more sense! You get me. 99%... What does 99% American mean? 1% British? Hey, yo. I actually don't think I have any British blood. I don't have any, like... I'm as Asian baby girl as it gets, bro. Oh, hi, Zephyr! Hello, hello. Oh, are you called Teto? I gotta call you Teto. You called him Zebra! Is it zebra or zebra? I say zebra, actually. You never left the US? I hope you get to someday. Traveling fun. Yeah, I should travel. I mean, I just came back from traveling, but it is expensive. I've been on a lot of planes. I will say my favorite airline is Cathay Pacific. We don't really get Cathay Pacific here in Canada, but that is the airline I took when I was a kid, and I traveled a bunch as a kid. So, I like that one. I like that airline. You know, Teto, I have realized that with a lot of people who are in America, they stay in America. Like, you guys don't really go outside of America. But you've been to all the different states. I mean, like, ever since becoming a VTuber, I've met a lot of American people because, like, for one, the audience is pretty big in America. But also, the VTubers. The VTubers, they're all there. they're all in America. So I actually have a lot of American friends now. And I've noticed that a lot of them haven't really been outside of it. I don't know if it's like a money thing and your economy is terrible, or like you guys just decide to stay within the states. But coming from Hong Kong, where it's smaller than an entire state, all the like holidays that I went on, they weren't super far away, but they were in another country. Like, I went to Japan and Indonesia a lot. Thailand. Ah, Thailand's so fun. I went to Korea once or twice, I think. And then I went to Philippines. I went to Iloilo. And Manila. The touristy places, of course. Where else did I go? Nom nom nom. I just remember being in Asia, like all the sides of Asia. Oh, I went to China too. Also, I've been to Europe, but that was after I moved to Canada. And I went to the Caribbean. Okay, question. Caribbean or Caribbean? Which one is it? One or two? Oh, hi, cat. Hong Kong is bigger than one US state? Hey, I'll take it. Caribbean? Is that what you said? Can't care that much about... that's fair, that's fair. Caribbean? I'll remember that. I think when it comes to traveling, I don't prioritize, like, what other people say about being a tourist, you know? I prioritize what I want to see and where I want to go. Like, to me, sightseeing can be like Radio Kaikan, bro. Like, I'll just go and look at all the figures. That's my sightseeing. Yeah, cars to build. You know what? I understand that. But what if you get stuff like you get to see cars in Japan, like them what do you call the sports cars and stuff? Oh my god, I didn't tell this story, but I was walking down a street. It was in Akihabara, in Akiba. I was just walking down the street, like a normal ass street, and on the side, it was like late at night though. On the side, there were like fancy race cars parked next to each other, like all lined up. And there were some tourists that went up to the drivers of those cars. They were just chilling out, you know? And they were like, what's up, bro? and they were like dapping each other up. And they're like, wow, kaigai. And they were like, I remember hearing, like, are all foreigners like this? みんなそう海外ってみんなそんな感じか I thought it was the funniest thing. But then they like vibed with it, you know? Like they're the white guys that went up to them were just they were like, hey, and then the Japanese guys were also like, huh? Oh, hey! It was the cutest thing. It was such a fancy car too. There were like multiple fancy cars, at least 3 or 4 lined up. Yeah, they were vibing. I'm not a car person. I'm really not. I don't know shit about cars. Don't ask me. I don't even know how to change windshield wipers. Okay. Don't look at me. I'm the last person you want to talk about cars with, right? But I have seen many a car, and I have my own car, so I should know at least how to take care of it. But I'm not a car person. I can't be. I have too many smaller things I want to be into. Oh, Sunkeeper, thank you for becoming a dentist. Like, I personally like smaller things because they are cheaper on the wallet. But think like keyboards. I love keyboards. I love building that shit, but it's expensive. Cars that I like, if we're talking brands, I do like Lexus quite a lot. I like Japanese cars. When I went to Japan, okay, this is kind of stupid maybe, but in Japan, the roads are very small. They're very narrow, right? And a lot of the cars, the hood of the car, was super flat. It wasn't long like normal, you know? It was like so flat that the driver was basically flush to the window. I was like the windshield, I mean. I was just like, how? Why? It's because they're like super tiny, right? Like the roads are tiny. They need the space to park their cars. So like all the vans and stuff had that really small hood. And I was like, what? Can I get that here? Because if possible, I would get that. Because then I can front end park and not be scared that I'm gonna, you know, hit the front of the car. I back in better than front end. People are usually the opposite. I just like kind of, I don't know. I never front end if possible. I literally cannot do it without being a baby about it. I mean, I passed my driver's test, so you know, if I had to, I could. I just would prefer not to. If it was within a choice, I would prefer not to. Oh, safety standards? Oh, damn. Sag. Guess I gotta move to Japan now. That makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's a good reason why it is longer in the front. But I mean, hey, I like seeing those flat, stubby cars. You know what I did miss on? I really wanted to find the little van that had the one-way mirror in it, just to take a picture of it. But I couldn't find it. Instead, I got like, I have pictures of the ad trucks or vans with the TVs on the side, and the side-loading trucks instead of the back-loading trucks. I thought that was interesting because I don't think I've really seen any side-loading trucks in the US. Most of them are at the back. Holy shit. An extremely picky eater? What kind of picky eater are you talking here? Because I'm also picky too. But you have to be a bit more specific than that. Because if you mean by picky eater as in you don't do fish for the sushi, you'll still be fine. I only had sushi twice when I was in Japan. And Japan has like so much food that I don't think it'll really be a problem. I'm sure you can look places up beforehand and you'll be fine, honestly. Maybe if you went to like a more rural area, it'd be harder, but if you're in the city, you're gonna be just fine. For real, for real. Like, you will not have any issues. I mean, hey, the kombini was amazing. When people talk about that shit, I get it. I get it. Food that didn't originate in America? Okay, wait, I have a question. If you were born in another country, like, let's say you were like me and you were born from Hong Kong. Would you be the same and you'd only eat food that came from Hong Kong even if you moved away from it? Like, what if you had to move for some unknown reason? I don't know, like your family or something made you move. Would you still be that picky? Are you sure you're not just like gaslighting yourself? Because I had the same thing. I had the exact same epiphany of like I only ate food that was like either from Japan or Hong Kong itself or Canadian. My parents were just like, nah, not the American food. They got too much fat in it. You know? So we avoided like American beef and meat and stuff. I was like, I don't know. It's not that bad. You know? Really makes you think, right? I think it's like a mind-opening kind of situation. Because if you didn't look at a label or something and you were like, ham. I want ham. I want egg. Are you really gonna look where this egg was born? Like, if you had no idea where the labels were and you couldn't read it, would it matter? There is a shit ton of rice in Japan. You will have no issues finding rice. You can order a bowl of rice and nothing else and you'd be fine. The day I discovered authentic Mexican food. Dude, same! Oh, bye, Sideways! Have good food! Try everything, we'll never know what you meant, except for the, like, buzz. Yes! Coolie! You understand me. The thing is, when it comes to, like, food, I always like to try everything at least once. And if I don't like it, I'll never touch it again. But I will always say yes to trying things at least once. And I mean that in every sense of the word. But food specifically, I will try pretty much everything at least once. So, yeah. I've ate, like, the weird organs that I feel like most people in the West don't really like, but it's super common in Chinese cuisine. So, for example, cartilage. Or tendon. There's also intestines. I mean, the most, like, organ thing that I feel like Western people eat is, I don't know, what's that liver, not kidney, liver thing? What do you call it? The French thing. Hi, Xavier. It's going good. So brave, Cooley. So brave. Oh, forgor is duck. Pate! Yeah, but that's like the most organy thing. There's a Chinese dish that I really like. It's very orange. But it's like very squishy, either tendon or cartilage. I forgot what it is. I personally don't like blood sausages. No, not human organs! Oh god. Oh god, no. No. We don't support cannibalism here. No. Oh, no, no, no. Mm. Dude, I love banh mi. But mushroom pate is part of banh mi? That's even better. I used to hate mushrooms. I don't know when I started liking mushrooms, but I used to hate them with a passion. Like, I now only eat button mushrooms or enoki mushrooms. And there's one longer mushroom, I forgot what it was called. But it's the kind of mushroom that has like the big X on the top. Are those button mushrooms? Oh, I like tripe too. Brisket. Unless your British cuisine is just not edible. Depends. I'm a little 50-50 on that one. Because I like the pastry stuff. Like scones or what you call biscuits. Oh, sorry, the other way around. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's very buttery. It's very filling too. I actually like that. But I don't know if it's actually British food. I think it is. My mom lived in the UK for a good while, so she's got like 3 nationalities. But yeah, she taught me all the British I needed to know. She still sounds British. She has like a Chinese British accent. Mostly just British, slightly Canadian now because it's been like a decade. But yeah. Mushrooms are the only food I still refuse. It's in so many like Korean cuisines though. How do you deal? What if it's like enoki mushroom? A baguette? Dude, I love baguette. Baguette and you put like a slab of butter on that. Ooh, I love it. Oh my god, is it pecan or pecan pie? Pecan or pecan? Which one is it? I always thought it was pecan. Cause like toucan. Which accent is which, Cooley? Sorry if I pause for a bit, I have to eat. Pecan! It is pea! Okay, I was right. A brand new accent? Chinese immigrant that grew up in New Orleans. Oh, wow. What does that sound like? I now have seen the Chinese from Scotland. That was wild. Pecan? You're a pecan sayer? Is there another word? Tomato. I flip between the two. Irish, Russian accents. Oh yeah, dude, I tried having an Irish accent for a while, just for funsies. I had a little mixed phase, so I kind of liked the Irish accent. And when I was in Hong Kong, it was much easier because, you know, some teachers I had were from Ireland and they had an accent, like a genuine Irish accent. And I had friends that were Irish, so like, you know, more like classmates. I wouldn't call them friends. I knew people who were Irish, basically. And I heard the accent regularly, but then I moved away from Hong Kong and I never heard it again. You usually say pecan. Oh. Not one of us. The southern people I know call it pecan. Is it not pecan? Pecan pie? Like C-A-N is can, right? We missed having a cute Irish Mia. Yes. If you like send me a video or something that wasn't an Irish accent and you let me listen to it for a little bit, it'll come back. I can probably do it. But okay, so growing up in Hong Kong and then in Canada, I had 2 best friends. Both were Indian, so they had like a little bit of an Indian accent, and we would teach each other the different accents that we had. Like I would teach her Chinese accents and she would teach me how to speak in an Indian accent. So I can actually do an Indian accent pretty good. I don't want to do it on stream because I'm afraid it's gonna sound offensive. I do have a VTuber friend who's Irish. That's when I started like remembering how to do it. Red Dead Redemption 2? No, too scary. Best accent is the Animal Crossing accent. But I have food in my mouth, so I can't do it as well. Other than Southern American? Okay, wait. Do you say Southern or Southern? I say Southern. And I keep getting told that I'm wrong. And I don't think I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. If you say Northeast, Southwest, Northern, Eastern, Western, Southern, it makes sense. You should not be saying Southern. Where did the "su" come from? Where? I know I'm right. You cannot tell me I'm wrong with that one. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, Southern. Y'all. Ugh. Oh my god. So, now I think about, okay, if we're talking about the South, right? I don't know too much about it because I'm Canadian, and in Canada we were never taught really anything about the US. Please remember, I am from Hong Kong initially. My upbringing of geography and stuff is mostly Hong Kong in my brain, and now that I've been in Canada for so long, it is mostly Canada. I've never taken like a world history or geography kind of class. I took a world issues class, which was basically just like learning about culture, religion, and politics and stuff. But I never actually learned geography properly, besides like Canadian geography and Hong Kong geography. Right? So the US to me is just a blob of things. And okay, there's like 4 or so locations that I have in mind that I know of. So on the far west, that's California. To me, that entire side is just California. There's nothing else there to me. Like LA and San Fran, that's just the west side. I don't know whatever else there is there. I know Texas, Alabama, that's the south. I only know that because there's some folk songs that I learned on the guitar that my grandpa taught me, and they had those words in it. So I know those are in the south. And then there's like Florida, somewhere on the east side. That's like the southeast side, I think. I'm not actually sure. And then on the top, closer to Canada, I only know what's on the east side. So there's like New York. That's probably it. New York. Wait. Maryland. Yeah, I know that one. I only know that one because of a TV show. Oh, and I know like Chicago now because I went to Japan and I had to go to Chicago first before going to Japan. So I know where Chicago is. I don't know what state Chicago is in, but I know Chicago's Chicago. So hey, I know not a state but a city. I know where Chicago is. But everything in the middle, like whatever is the mid side, like I don't know when people say Midwest or Mid-East, I don't know what that means. To me, the middle is a blur. There's a big, empty, just flat land there. I know it's big. I don't know what's in it. and then I know like on the south side, like not North America, like South America. I know what it looks like. I know where Brazil is because one of my best friends, she immigrated from there to Canada. So, I know where Brazil is. She told me where it was. She speaks Portuguese, but she's Korean. It's really cool. But yeah, I know where Brazil is. I know where Chile is. Chile. Just because it's so narrow and thin. I don't know why I knew that one. I think it was just a fun fact I learned in school. Yeah, I don't know anything else though. Everything else is a blur. The meme of West is California, South is Texas, Alabama, or North is New York applies to it. Yes. Yes, it very much does. And in the middle, it's fuzzy. It's very fuzzy. How many cities do I know? I feel like I know a lot just from watching a lot of TV. Like Boston, there's New York City. No Washington, DC. How many more cities do I know? All the California things like LA, San Fran, San Jose. What else do I know? Guys, help me out. Oh, Texas. I know Austin. I know Austin, Texas. Cause I was in a convention there, so I know that one. Yeah, Houston. Houston liftoff. The astronaut. I know there's the Corn Belt on the west side in Cali because Dr. Stone talked about it in the 3rd season. The capital city of Washington? No. I mean, if you tell me, I'll probably recognize it, but I don't actually know. What else do I know? I know New York City has the Statue of Liberty. Oh, New Jersey. I've been to New Jersey. I've been to Boston, New Jersey, New York. I went on a little, like, bus tour with my mom once, so... Oh, Seattle! I do know Seattle. See, like, if you tell me the name, I'll recognize it. But if you tell me to bring it up, oh, I don't fucking know. Actually, I can't tell you off the top of my head. The capital... Oh! One Fat State Park? Hey, if I quizzed you on the Canadian ones, would you know? You guys know the provinces? And the capital cities of the provinces? I remember when, like, I first started VTubing, so many people would judge me because I didn't know that much about the US, being Canadian. And they're like, how do you not know these so-and-so states plus cities and etc, etc? And I remember, like, trying to educate myself for funsies so that I wouldn't be so ignorant about it. And, like, yeah, I'm glad that I learned it in the end. Even though it might not be much, I did learn it for a little bit. But then I noticed that after I put in the effort of learning that about the US, anyone that criticized me for not knowing stuff about the US never put in the effort to learn anything about Canada. Like, the provinces besides Ontario and British Columbia, they didn't know anything else. And I was like, wait, but that's not fair. So now whenever someone criticizes me for not knowing the US states or all 50 of them, I'd be like, you name more than 3 provinces. Yeah, that's the Northwest Territories, that's correct. Prince whose island? You mean... It's not Albert, I can tell you that. Albert already has Alberta. So it's not Prince Albert Island. Owned by where it's either young married folk or old rich people. No! Name for knowing world country. Yeah! You get me. You did name Elise. Good for you. Edmonton's not a province though. That is a city. Mia Island. I do have an island in Animal Crossing. It does exist. I have one. I forgot about it for a while though. I was so good at being like on track with it and everything for like a month, and then one day that I stopped doing the dailies, no, it completely died. My Switch has sat for so long. But if we get back into Splatoon, I mean, I'll play it. I do need to update my Switch though. I think it's been too long. Just get one. It was Prince Edward Island, PEI. Yeah, there's Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island. Those are like pretty close to each other. There's also Nova Scotia over there. They're kind of known as like a three-person thing. Not three-person. Three provinces, or those three provinces are very closely connected. So we have the Prince Albert thing. I mean, I know something else called the Prince Albert, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Could be missing one. Too much to read. I can't scroll back anymore. What, Marky? Were you looking it up? Now, I've never been to Saskatchewan, but I would like to go to Alberta at least once. I want to go to Nova Scotia because they have real good seafood. I'm not there for the shellfish because I'm allergic to shellfish, but I would go for the fish, normal fish. What funny Italian show? It's so over. We can do the test again at some point. Yeah, I'll study too. I want to get better at European countries. Because, honestly, if you gave me a map of the US states, I could probably name half of them at this point. Because I studied. And I did just come back from a trip, so I've seen the map recently. But, like, I would want to learn more, like, where Spain, Italy, UK, like, you know, France, just all the European side stuff, because I've never lived there, so I never really took the time to learn it. I'd like to learn it properly. It is a little bit more difficult for me though. It's a very like compact place with a lot of very different things in it. Nom nom. Oh, Mopeka! Hi! Oh my god, 41 months of being a Copium member. Thank you. I did forgor pretty bad. I'm gonna probably schedule all my streams during the stream. A little co-working stream. It is a lot of provinces. We have more than people think. But they're very big. They're not as like one province can be as big as multiple states, you know? I feel like Greenland is part of Europe, but I don't know. I don't actually know. Also, I always thought Iceland and Greenland were like Greenland is green, Iceland is ice, but it's actually the other way around. It's actually the other way around. That's what I was told. There is one thing I remember now I wanted to say. I was never raised with the say sir or ma'am at the end of your sentences. I remember that now. And when I went to Cali, like at Off-Kai and stuff, people were saying that. But I think it's because Kawa technically is like they're based in Texas, so a lot of the people who work in Kawa Entertainment, the company I do merch with and stuff, they're from Texas, right? So, you know, they say the ma'am and the sirs, and I was like, oh. It was so strange. I mean, I got used to it. You know, I felt bad that I wasn't saying it back, but it felt so foreign. It felt so strange. Oh god. You know, like, I don't know. It's just a mannerism that I don't think I'd ever adopt. I understand that it's being polite though, so I'd feel bad if I don't use the word. Yeah, it is what it is. I think it's because in Chinese, there's no equivalent. You never adopted Eve, even though you're from the South? Because you said you're from Louisiana, right? Cooley, how south are you? Are you super duper south? I did talk to a lot of VTubers, and they were like, the hospitality thing is a big deal. I don't really understand it, but yeah. Oh my god. Madame Mie. Oh god, that's so weird. Don't call me that. Oh, that makes me cringe. Ooh. 5 miles away from a swamp? Holy shit. Be safe. Ma'am. No. No. Don't ma'am me. I'd rather be called Mishy at this point. Nah, I'm no ma'am. This just makes me sound old. And on every like official thing, they ask if you're a Mr., Mrs., Miss, or something, 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 right? I always put the Miss because Mrs. anything or like it just sounds so old. Nah, I ain't there yet. No, 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 no. I feel so old. I mean, most people when they get married, at least females will start going by Mrs. I think. But I don't know if I do that. I don't wanna. Unintelligible? Oh god. Is it just like slurred up? Like, you know, you mumble things? Or they use like slang words? Cause I know the accent there, like the South accent, is very, very mumbly. You like slur your words together. My nose. Oh hi, don't know. It's not a new model. I've had this one for a while. I just like to flip between all of my models sometimes. I have, I think, 6. I gotta look. I have 4 that I use really, really regularly. So, I have the one with the baseball cap, the skater version, the casual clothes one. I have my OG model, which is the Twin Tails one. Then I have the one I use for Helldivers, my Gremolin. And then I have a Goober model. That one is also potential for Helldivers too, because it's just a small one. And then I have a lot of little other models. Yeah. Like this one. This is the Goober. I'm a Goobo. Yeah. Goober model. This one's just like, you know. Yeah. it's the I don't really know anymore model. Yeah. And then let's see. And then there's this one. This one's the one that a lot of you Helldivers know of. You see how weird the hand is? I have to hide it. Like that. Only then does it look right. Otherwise it doesn't look right. This one doesn't really have any expressions though. I don't really use them for expressions anyway. And then I have my like original model that I started streaming with still. I don't know if it's alive, but I have, I think, this one? Is it loading? Yeah, my Chinese New Year model. I still use this one for Chinese New Year stuff. It just doesn't have any blue in it, which makes it kind of weird. Oh, going down memory lane. Ah. I love this model. This one's real cute. I won't go to like the original one because that's too far back. That's way too far back. Where's my? There it is. Found it. Found it. Hi. Cameo from Mrs. Mikey now? For what reason? Just cause? Nah, I can't bring it back without it ruining the lore though. I need a reason to go back. Have you guys not seen it? Some of you, I guess. Flashback. Oh my god, True, you want a real flashback? I can give you one. Just give me a second. Give me un momento kudasai. I can do this. Just I need a minute. I need a minute. Okay, that should be fine. I give me a minute. Give me a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna bring you here for a second while I fix this. Oh, this is gonna give me This isn't super far back, but it's far back enough, I think. I just have to bring out the OG model. We're not going that far back. We're not that far. Far enough for me that I think it's Gucci to go this far back, but we're not going to the Makino time. We're not going there. To me, that's too far. but far back enough. Ah, from the before times. Oh, it's been forever since I've used this model. Not model, this background. Do you see the wings in the back? You see them? They're meant to be my wings. Temporarily, but... Yes, home sweet home. This is where I think a lot of Tenchis first met me. If not this one, then the other one that looks similar to this. Yeah, it is really cute. It's simpler, I will say. It is much simpler. Yeah, Hifuni. My Hifuni made this. You like this one? Yeah, I like this one too. You gotta use it more. Nom, nom. Oh, he's just real busy. Even I haven't been able to keep up with him all that much, even if I wanted to. He's a busy boy. He got a big boy job. You know? He doesn't have time for me anymore. No, I don't take any offense to it. He's chilling, you know? He's doing Hifuni things. He's out there in the world making money. You know? But I do want to meet everyone in the Higamana family one day. My favorite kind of music. Ooh, let me think about it. Realistically speaking, I love K-pop the most. I listen to a lot of K-pop. But not the K-pop that people know nowadays, I think. I listen to a lot of like 2000s to 2010 K-pop songs. I don't listen to like the stuff that became mainstream. You know? Like when BTS became super big. I mean, I love them since like they debuted, but how do I put this? once I Need You came out from them and they started to be less known, like less unknown, and they became more known. Low key, I think after maybe around the time Butter came out, I gave up. I for one, I didn't have enough time to be following them as closely as I did, but I also just wasn't vibing with the English songs as much, honestly. I liked the You Never Walk Alone era the most. One of my favorite songs from them is called Not Today. And I like Spring Day a lot. There's also a Japanese song called Golden, or Gold, I think, that they sang. I like that one a lot too. I do like 2010s K-pop a lot. If you ask me the dances for them too, I could do all of them. Like AOA's miniskirt, oh, I got you. Gashina. I love some Me Too. I think I was into girl groups more than boy groups though. I know some boy groups, but not too many. I like all the girl groups. Like G-Friend was real good. They debuted in like 2016. Gashina, Gashina. Blackpink is your shit, dude. Okay. Background story. When I was, I think 15 or 16, I used a Blackpink song to audition for something. I don't want to go too far into it, but I used the Blackpink song to audition for something. And I got through. I did. I was very happy about it. I was very, very happy about it. But didn't end up going to Korea, so at least I know I have what it takes. It was a whole decade ago! Dude, I'm a whole different person now. I will say I think my dance skills did get better, though. Practice, you know? One of my favorite songs from them is As If It's Your Last, and I learned the entire dance to it. Plus, I sing it during karaoke streams quite often. Saying that with a French fry in my mouth. Oh my god, you're a baby, Teto! You're a fucking baby. You miss 2016? I do too. I was so young. I had less worries in the world than I do now. Adulting wasn't as scary because I wasn't adult yet. You know, it was just a better time. It was a chiller time. Less worries. Yeah, I like a lot of K-pop. If you like K-pop, then I am the person for you. I know too many songs. Okay, unknown song that I think people should listen to more. Windy Day by Oh My Girl. Loved that song, dude. I would definitely give that a listen. What other song is there? Any Dreamcatcher song from closer to when they first debuted. I think they disbanded now and they became a band, but the earlier songs hit the rock part of me real good. Yeah, I love Dreamcatcher. And all of the G-Friend songs. My favorite one from them, kind of difficult to say, but let me think about it. I listened to whatever that Christmassy, wintry one was. Yeah, you got it. Something like that. I don't remember the English names to the songs, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I love J-pop too. Favorite singers so far, or artist more like, has been Yuika. Listen to a lot of Yuika. I gotta go through my phone to find songs. Do I have my phone with me? Yeah, I got it. Let me open. Have you? Okay, wait. Before I move on from the K-pop, have you seen Yuna from ITZY and her new song Ice Cream? Oh god, oh god, hits me right in the feels. Okay, let me find my K-pop list. Oh, Chanmina. God, I love Chanmina. Fucking love Chanmina. She's actually half Korean, half Japanese. God, I love her so much. She got married and had a baby very recently. She put out a song while she was pregnant. And she performed at a concert while pregnant. Just had like big baby bump showing while performing. God, she's so cool. Love Chanmina, bro. I hope this counts. Do you guys know Regloss from Hololive? Like, I love their songs too. They had a debut song which was, I have to sing it. Feeling Gradation, I think is what it's called. I like that one. Let me see what else I got for the J-pop side. I have to look at my phone. Oh, these are all new songs. My nose. Man, I have so many playlists. Hold on. Yaba. I like 818 by Bae as well. Bae sang 818 real good. I think everyone listens to Deco, but that's more Vocaloid. I think everyone listens to YOASOBI though. Ah, Lydia! You listen to Olive Hollow? Same, dude. Same. Does XG count as K-pop or J-pop or none of the above? Or just pop music, maybe? They're really cool. G-Friend's debut song popped up on my playlist. Beauty Gusher. Damn. That hits my heart. I'm so old now. Oh, Kyohana Basami. She's pretty cool. I like her songs. I listen to some Himahina. Some. Not a lot, but some. Oh, Yena. I love Yena songs too. I think everyone listens to Kenji. The official Digim thingy. However you say their name. I know what it looks like when I see it. Diverse music taste is good, isn't it? I don't really have a big oshi either. I like a lot of them. Wasa! She popped up on the list. What other songs do I got? Roku Denashi, Yuika, Sayuri. I wonder if you guys even know who I'm talking about. Lydia! I do love Lydia. I think everyone also listens to Radwimps because they came out with some real good music for animes and stuff. Hiya! Thank you for becoming a Tenchi. What else do I share that I think you guys might know? Much of this is ending up being hollow. Oh, it's because of the playlist I'm on. I'm stupid. Clarice! Isa. Chico! You guys know Chico with Honeyworks? God, I love that shit. All their songs are good. They have like a certain vibe that I think everyone knows is their vibe. So, yeah. Ibana Tayori. Goose House. After they made a song for Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, Your Lie in April, that anime, oh man, all the songs after that were so nice. But I really like Nokudenashi. I think everyone knows most of, like, you probably have heard it. One of their famous songs I think is Tada Koe Itotsu? I've sang it before. How does it go again? Yeah. I for hitotsu matane matane yoru ni saku ando totoboru made kogyu hitotsu ikeru ikeru. That song, I like that one a lot. It's a like piano-y song. Poke-san! Hiya! Konnichiwa! Ohayou! Yeah, that one's really popular. Fuck, what was it called? I lost it! Kanaboon! Everyone likes Kanaboon. Man, I forgot what it was called. How am I supposed to find it? Oh, shit. Oh, no. That's not it. It's this artist, but what was the song? Whatever song that was. I know what I'm talking about. I also like Shunkan Heartbeat by Regloss. Regloss has been like my binge songs lately whenever I'm working and stuff. Sounds familiar? Yeah. I know songs when I listen to them and I just let them play in my playlist, but I don't ever check what the name of the song is. I'd be like that sometimes. And I like I guess like old anime OPs. I love a bunch of stuff from like Hunter x Hunter. They have a lot of seasons, so I liked a lot of their OPs. My favorite one is the one from the game arc. They basically got isekai. I liked that part. And the OG one, of course. And God, that's the best OP. Unless I have the lyrics in front of me, I'm not gonna remember it. VTuber music, anime music, video game music. You know what? I'm surprised that VTuber music is like a genre now. But yes, I agree. Singing some BGM from a game I've never played. Dude, if you listen to the Wuthering Waves EPs, like Sigrika's song, God, it's so cute. God, fucking cute. You should listen to it. If you haven't listened to it, you should definitely listen to it. And I like Running for Your Life. I love Lupa's EP. It's just so hard-hitting that I don't think my voice is well suited for it, you know? Like, I don't think I can be like, you can't run. It's just not for me. Like, I love listening to it, but yeah, I cannot sing it. You know what I mean? Not for me. Yeah, Sigrika has a song. Go listen. It's like one of the most recent videos on the Wuthering Waves official channel. A lullaby. Okay, I did send a picture of, I sent a picture of what I was working on this afternoon, which is why I forgot to schedule all the streams for the week, okay? And it's because I spent the entire afternoon recording a song and all of the little ad-libbing parts, like the stuff in the background. And once I finished it, I listened back and I was just like, fuck, I don't think this suits my voice at all. But I did all the work. So now I'm like, shit, what do I do with this? Like, I sat at my desk for 4 hours or 5 hours just recording this one song because no one was home today. Only to realize, like, fuck, I don't even know if I'm gonna use this. Membership content, raw vocals. Yeah, I had to, like, lower my voice for some parts to make it sound cooler. And I was like, fuck, man. I don't know if I like it. I wouldn't say I make music, but I make covers. And at some point this year or next year, I want to release an original song, but it does cost minimum $1,000. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. Oh, oopsies. I clicked my screen. Yeah, I don't know about, you know, full-ass producing music, but I will make covers. I have a couple of covers already, but I'm not gonna lie. Most covers that I have, I don't think actually showcases my singing capabilities. Because when you record a song, it's so different than just performing or singing normally. When you record it, you can take so many different takes and splice it together. And I just don't... I don't like the way that it comes out because I know I'm overthinking it. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I know when I sing without, like, backing tracks and just raw vocals, it sounds so much better. A cappella even, I would rather do. My best cover, though, I would say is one of the first ones I made, which is Q by Callie and Gura. I recorded that one a long time ago, before I even knew how to record songs properly. But that one ended up being the best sounding one, in my opinion. Renting a recording booth or something? No, it's more just like... I record in my room, which probably isn't the best for vocal stuff, but it's what I got. It's the... I guess it's the feeling of being so picky with vocal takes and different recording tracks, and it doesn't sound good pieced together. I don't know if that sounds right. Oh, hi, Twig! Hello! Thank you for the raid, Twig! Thank you. Oh my god, you're getting all... There you go. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm eating french fries. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you had a nice stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Hope you had a good stream. For those of you who don't know me, Mite Mite, Mie da yo. I am the immortal human, angel in training, polyglot that speaks 5 languages. Mino Mieko, you can call me Mie. We're just talking about recording songs. Hi! Deleted things I messed up in record. Yeah. That's how it be. That's how it be, guys. I mean, I normally will keep some takes in different tracks and then record another one later and be like, yep, actually this one's alright. This one turned out to be the best one, so we'll keep. Kawaii? Nani ga? Watashi? Listening to my own voice? Well, you get used to it. Initially, I hated it because I thought I had a lower voice than I actually had. I thought my voice was actually relatively deep. But then I listened to my voice in like videos or like recordings and stuff, and I'm like, why is it so high? And I'm like, I swear I can sing at a lower register. Why is it so high? And then I was like, wait, you know, maybe I see why people were like, are you using a voice changer? Because my voice was genuinely high. And I'm like, shit. Oh no. maybe they had valid reasons. And then eventually I was just like, nah, fuck you. If this is my voice, then so be it. I'ma reap it. I'ma use it the best way I possibly can. And then I ended up just being me, and I got used to it. I ended up getting used to just listening to my voice over and over again. And, you know, with the amount of VODs that are on my channel, and, like, I sometimes will scrub through them just to see if there's anything clippable and stuff. Like, yeah, it is what it is. I got used to it. I will say, for sure, it was really rough in the beginning. What do you mean, Zephra? I'm glad you think I have a cute voice. I have, like, such a complex about it. Like, initially when I started streaming, at least, like, 5 years ago, I thought my voice was fine, and then people told me that it was high. I thought it was average. I really did. Now I know, like, I will have different modes. It will get lower when I'm super relaxed. When I'm, you know, like, actually really, really happy or something, I will squeak. Surprise baby voice. I can actually do a baby voice. I just try not to. What do you mean, Anteto? Goodbye declaration cover? Oh fuck yeah, that was high as heck, bro. I can probably still do it. It just hurts. Not hurt, but like is uncomfortable. I have to practice that one. You have to falsetto that real high. It is possible. It's just, yeah, it's kind of rough. I think like to belt out notes when doing a recording is one of the hardest things, because I'm so self-conscious that, okay, I only have a couple of takes that I can do with this before my vocal cords start to die. So whenever I hit the record button, I'm like, you know, I'm like, okay, gotta time this properly, and then I do it, and then I listen back to it, I'm like, shit, it doesn't even sound that good. So I redo it again and again, until the point like my voice just is it's dead. That key change too. Oh shit, yeah, there was a key change, wasn't there? I forgot about that. To relax your vocal cords, you gotta focus on not just like your neck area, but also your shoulders, like the kind of like the bend of it, kind of like your clavicle area, and also the back of your neck, like the spot that's a little bit down and behind your ear. So imagine like if you wore glasses and the end of your glasses hit like the end of that, wherever that is on your neck, kind of like the base of your neck. You gotta massage that real good. It's kind of around the, if you want to get like medical about it, it's like C4-ish area, if not a bit higher, C3 and 4. Yeah, that's your like cervical spine, third to fifth. Your car. Cars have the best soundproofing. I sing so well in the car. This is why we do car karaoke. Oh, my favorite game of all time? Fuck. All time. That is such a hard question. I don't think I have one. I have games that I will go back to constantly, but I don't think I have a favorite game of all time. Can I go by genre? That's good, Marky. Okay. Shooter game? Probably Helldivers now. Because initially it was Splatoon 3, but I think Splatoon 3 and Helldivers are pretty much on equal footing now. Because with Helldivers 2, right? Like, I'll play it for a little while, and then I'll drop it for a bit, and then come back. Because I feel like I burn out on the democracy if I play it every single day, you know? So I can't play it every day. But yeah, I will. I come back to it from time to time. Same with Splatoon 3. I will play it for a long period of time consistently and then drop it and then bring it back. So, you know, those are the two shooters that I will actually, you know, play consistently. I just cannot say one is better than the other. Because one is PvE, one is PvP. That's already a huge difference in my perspective on the games. So, if we're talking like a PvP shooter, Splatoon 3. I've tried Overwatch and Fortnite and I've tried Valorant, I've tried Apex. I can't do it. It makes me nauseous. I can't do FPS games. Never ask me to do an FPS game. I will veto it immediately. I get too nauseous. So I can only play third-person shooters. And yeah, I will play Splatoon 3 and Helldivers 2. I've tried other shooters too that are third person, but those are the two that have stuck. Yeah, Fate Trigger exists. I tried it. It was it was fun while I had it. I was very confused, but yes. I think the most PvP that I can handle without being toxic is Splatoon 3. I can calm myself down enough because the matches are only 3 minutes. Like, you can't get hung up on a match that lasted 3 minutes. But yeah, shooter-wise, those are the two. I would never play Marvel Rivals. Never. I'm sorry, Churro. No. Call of Duty? No. No. I have a story about COD. You want to hear it? I've seen Strenova. I like the graphics of Strenova more. Pokemon Unite? No! I'm pretty sure I did try it for a little bit. Yeah, I have a COD story. You want to hear the COD story? It's not a... I mean, it's a funny one now, but I remember when it happened, I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, Gears of War, though, was pretty good. I like that one. I just don't have it anymore because I played it with my uncle. It's on his Xbox, not mine. I don't have an Xbox anymore. Okay, COD story. Some of you might know the COD story. Some of you. I'm pretty sure Marky and Churro would know the COD story. Yes. Like Call of Duty story. So, remember the story about my first kiss? This is like the sequel to it. Long story short, right? Like for those of you who don't know the initial story that builds up to this, one of the guys that had a crush on me when I was like 13 or 14 years old. Actually, I think I just turned 14 at the time. Basically, he like dragged me out from the cafeteria from my group of friends. I was sitting and eating, okay? He dragged me out and we were like talking outside near a bus stop. I remember that's where the bus stop was. And basically, like, I was asking him, why the fuck did you do that? I was like, why are we out here? Why couldn't you have just talked to me inside? And I think it's because I kept asking so many questions. He got kind of annoyed. So then he kissed me, and that was how I lost my first kiss. And it was disgusting because it was cold, it was saliva-y, and he had braces. So it didn't even feel nice. I was just like kind of mad that he did that in the first place. And then I was like, I kept asking him more questions after that, of course. I was like, why'd you do that? What was that for? You like me? Remember, I'm a very straightforward person who cannot really tell, like, social cues in that specific setting. Romantic settings are very difficult for me to navigate. So when he did that, obviously I didn't just be like, wow, sparks flying, that was amazing. That would have been a lie anyway. But yeah, I was just like, what was that for? Why did you do that? Do you like me or something? Is this why you took me out here instead of talking inside? I remember that. Anyway, yeah, this is why I don't have an anime romance. Even if I wanted one, I didn't have one. I couldn't. It was never gonna happen, even if I wanted it. But anyway, that is the precursor story. That was like the initial bigger story. There's a prequel to that, but that was like the main story. That's how I lost my first kiss. It was to this one guy. This is also why I have an issue with JA names, just so you guys know. Anyone who has a JA name to me is a red flag. So anyway, this guy, he invited me to his house. And the main reason is because we actually had a science project together. Which is so cliche. I understand that much. It's very cliche in the grand scheme of things. But it was a genuine science project that me, him, and another girl had to work on. It was the three of us. And he was like, okay, my house is free. Both of you come over. And it was, I think, on a school day? No, I don't think it was, actually. I think it was a weekend. Now that I think about it. It's probably a weekend. Yeah. No, KA is fine. K is fine. So, I asked my mom if she could drive me to his house. And I was like, don't worry, there's another girl there. Everyone's already there and they're just waiting for me. And she was like, okay, well, I'll pick you up within a certain time. I forgot what it was, but I know she'd pick me up. Then I go over to his house, thinking that we were gonna do all this sciencey shit together. I brought my textbook, my binders, my papers, my laptop, everything. And then when I got there, his little sister greeted me at the door. And I was like, oh, hi! And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, hi! And she was like, I wasn't expecting this. I was like, oh, my bad. I was like, is this weird? And she's like, no, you look nice. Come in. So I met his little sister. It was really weird at first. I think we were both just too socially awkward, honestly. And then, I think after I went in, the guy came down the stairs and was like, oh, do you want food or something before we start? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, where is other female friend that was supposed to be here? And he was like, oh yeah, she couldn't make it. We'll just have to like Skype call her or something. And I was like, oh, now I'm getting socially awkward. Oh. So I'm like, oh, you want to just work on this another day? Maybe my mom can go pick me up or something, like earlier. And he's like, no, we'll get it done. At least get something done. I was like, okay. You say so. And you know, I thought I was safe because his little sister was in the house, right? Like, you would think if a middle schooler was in the house, you would be fine, right? Right? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I had the misconception of that, I guess. Anyway, he was like, there's not enough space on the dining table, so let's just use my desk upstairs. And I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Let's go upstairs. So let me go into his room. And I was like, whoa, you got a nice room. Because it actually was nice. It had like this accent wall, like an Animal Crossing, that was like a dark blue. Everything else was like white. And it had like navy sheets. And the carpet was actually clean. Dude, I've never seen such a clean guy room before. knowing like my university guy friends, I was like, this guy was specifically just really clean. So anyway, I actually sat on like the desk and stuff. But then he was like, you want a game for a bit before we start working? And I was like, shouldn't we do it the opposite way of like working first and then game after? Is that not the way most people do things? He was like, no, we'll just game first. I was like, I don't play games, remember? Like, at the time, I was such a normie. Like, I was having a Twilight phase or something, maybe. But it was like, at a time where I was only just starting to get into anime. I was a rhythm gamer, competitively. So, I didn't play really anything on a controller. Let alone a desktop or a PC with a keyboard and mouse. I never like played keyboard and mouse games properly until 2021. So like I didn't really have, I guess, the coordination, let's say. Yeah. Like, I know how to use a Wii controller. That was like my, I guess, default to how to use a controller when he gave me one. But he gave me a PlayStation controller, and I was like, the fuck is this? I don't know how to use this. But he was like, come over here on bed, Pat's end of bed. And was like, so you can see the TV properly. And I was like, oh yeah, makes sense. If I'm gonna play a shooting game, I gotta see the TV. So I was like, okay. Sits on end of bed, like at the very end, touching the end board with the wood. And he like gives me the controller, right? And I was like, what do? I was so awkward with it. I don't know what to do. And then he did the thing where like he put his like arm around my like back and then like held hand as I was holding the controller. And I was like, oh, this makes sense. But this is my introduction to COD. It was very like graphic. And I was like, huh, interesting. I see. Yeah, he pulled the move, guys. He basically did the watch movie and yawn, stretch, hand over shoulder move. Yeah, he was trying to be slick. I see it now. I see it now. Remember which one? No, probably, was it 2 maybe? 3? 2 or 3? Probably. I don't know if there is more than that. Is there a 2 or a 3? I just remember it wasn't the first one. But it was hard. I remember being really bad at shooting. I couldn't aim at anybody. I was freaking out. Yeah, he kept trying to pull stunts, like some stunts on me, but I was too dense. I'm too fucking dense. Zephyr freaked out. But after failing at COD, I got so mad that I was like, nah, I don't want to play this anymore. So I went back to the desk and I got my shit out to actually get stuff done. Don't worry, story ended just fine. AKA COD, boner killer. Don't worry, I was safe in the end. Eh. Yes, it was really yellow. The title was yellow. A lot of yellow. Yeah. Anyway. That's my COD story. Hope you liked it. It's the reason why I'll never play COD ever again. Oh, and that day I also met his mom. I remember going downstairs and meeting his mom. She liked me though. What would be romantic though? Like if I mean, think about it. We were like 13 or 14, right? Shit doesn't count when you're 13 or 14. But if you were to invite a girl who doesn't play games, like a normie, super normie person with like a little bit of knowledge on anime, what game would you even play? Would you play a game? Would you like... I don't even think you would play a game, honestly. Even if it was a romantic... Like, you're not gonna play an otome game with another person. You know? Like, I don't... I think I would just choose not to play a game because it's not romantic at all. Minecraft. Fuck that. I wouldn't. Terrible decision making. I agree. I think, okay, thinking about it, if I had to play a game with another person who was super, super normie, I would pick, like, if it existed at the time, I would have picked a Switch game. Because I feel like Switch games are very normie friendly. Like Overcooked, you know? It's just a little guy. Just a little guy cooking. Press A, B. It's not that bad. You don't have to control camera, right? It's only one little joystick instead of two, right? Because you share the camera space. So yeah, I think any game that you can play on Nintendo, very easy. Or at least anything that's like one Joy-Con friendly. So Mario Kart. Oh, that might break the relationship actually. Never mind. Don't pick Mario Kart. Don't do that. Don't do that. If they're competitive, I would do not play Mario Kart. You will break the relationship before it can start. Don't play Mario Kart. Don't play anything PvP. Definitely not PvP. Always pick co-op games. If you're doing something romantic and you have to game, pick something co-op. Never do anything that is you against them. In my opinion, okay? Because I think it would just break everything before it even starts. Like, just my opinion, alright? I could be wrong. Some people may think differently. I just think if you're trying to build a relationship with someone, you would want to, at least for the first time you play a game together and this person's very normie, you should play together, not against each other. You know? Like, save the PvP for when you're a little bit after that phase of we get along with each other. Because then, when you do go against each other, you don't feel as bad about winning. No, that's what I'm saying though. Like in the beginning, when you're getting to know each other and you're taking it slower, you know, like you wanna be supporting each other in your future endeavors and careers and life and yada yada yada. You would want to do more co-op-y things, in my opinion. But I think if you're feeling spicy, PvP is the way to go then. Nothing would drive it worse like Mario Kart Rage. I agree. Play PvP to break up. Oh my god, I've seen so many VTubers also play what is it? It Takes Two? That game? Oh god. I fear playing it with other people that I'm not super close. I've played it with Cunny. Just Cunny. And if it weren't her, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Mini golf is top tier first date activity. I've only gone to mini golf with the Tenchies. In Cali. That's the only time I went to mini golf. Does that mean all the Tenchies who were there that day took me on a date? Ah. That game was There might be a value in evaluating saltiness. I agree. Someone should do research on that. That was a lot of people. Nah, wow. You did. You took everyone on the date. Group date? Oh god, I've never actually been on a group date, I don't think. Not a proper one, anyway. I was dragged to mixers before. Did you guys ever do that? Oh, adult stories. We passed the first kiss phase. Have you guys ever done that kind of thing? I don't know if it's like common for other cultures to do it. Oh, I think we went after Marky. Pausing. No? No audio? Oh, Cooley, no? Oh, you guys haven't been. Okay, this is what I kind of expected because I don't think mixers are a very common thing to do in the west side of the world. It's very common in Asia. And I have a lot of Asian friends, so maybe that explains why. Also, I was very extroverted in university, so that might explain it. You never seen a mixer? Really? Dude, how? How? Nah. There's plenty of viewers and Tenchis who have a social life. It is pretty much a group date, but more like meeting people first. So a mixer is basically girls and guys who meet up with the intent of finding someone to date. But a lot of the time, what that actually means is a single girl wants to date a guy who is within a group of guy friends. She approaches the group of guy friends and was like, hey, I know a lot of cute girls. Do you want to meet some of them? And then the group of guys will tell her, yes, bring your friends to this location at this time and we'll hang out. So now that girl, single girl, has to find a bunch of other girls who are willing to go with her to support her in flirting and be a wing woman to the guy that she's interested within that friend group. So now you have a group of guys and a group of girls in a single location, all just to put like them together. Realistically, I don't think it's like one-on-one kind of deal. Like you can't like, how do I put this? It is extremely difficult to get individual like people to meet at a random place and time that's just agreed upon and then have it work out, right? So typically mixers are gonna be, I guess, organized within a club of some sort. So what happened with me and my experience with them might not be how it is for everybody, but what happened is I joined a Korean-based club because I was really into K-pop, right? And I wanted to learn Korean, so I ended up joining a Korean culture club. And it was actually an association, now that I think about it. There were two branches, but I was in both anyway. So within it, there were a lot of international students, but also a lot of like Korean Canadians, Canadian Koreans, whatever you want to call them, who wanted to like know their roots better. And then there were people like me who just kind of wanted to be there to hang out and stuff. And eventually, some people, like the international students, were like, oh, we want to learn English better. So they would always ask people who were either like Korean Canadian or like me, just kind of vibing, and English is my first language. They would ask us to like join them and hang out with the intent of learning English. But really, it was like a mixer kind of thing, and you could tell when you were there because they wouldn't even use English at all. They would speak in Korean basically the entire time. Unless they were trying to flirt, then they would use English because that's the only phrases that they learn. But yeah, and I went because like usually one of I had a friend who was like super pretty, and she would get asked to join the mixers, but she never wanted to go alone. So she would ask me to come with her. So then I would go, and then she's like, wait, I don't speak Korean. You gotta tell me what they're saying. And I'm like, bro, I barely understand. I got you, but I barely understand. Yeah, they like really didn't want to learn English, honestly, even though they were in Canada. But you know, some of them were nice about it. They enjoyed teaching me Korean, and that's why I can speak a little bit now. The wing woman. I was a pretty good wing woman. I did get hit on a few times at the mixers, but eventually I just told them like, sorry, I'm actually here for my friend. I'm not interested in a relationship at the moment. I know how to say that very fluently in Korean now. Yeah. I just didn't... I was mostly there for friends, though. And free food! Oh, guys, if you want free food... mixers. I never paid. I got free alcohol, like free soju, free Korean barbecue. Yeah. You really can just show up for the free food. Someone will pay. Or the club will pay. Sometimes people use club money. You're the youngest no wonder you never paid, yeah. I mean, I wasn't always the youngest, but I looked the youngest. So people never questioned it. I get ID'd everywhere I go. I've never not been ID'd. I don't know, something you should, I'm not interested. That is a good reason. It's free food. And drink. Free food and drink. Good night, Thick. Good night. Honestly, though, I don't miss that life. I'm pretty sure it was unhealthy. I don't think it was good for me, you know? Like, it was fun for a time. And then, eventually, drama started. And I pulled myself out of it because it literally had nothing to do with me. I just knew too much. I knew too many things, and I didn't want to be involved, so... I just was like, nope, bye! Nom nom. 興味ない? I feel like that's not how you would turn someone down, though. How would you reject someone in Japanese? I would just say sumimasen. 付き合ってるつもりはないので。I really need to finish my food before it gets cold. Yo, Marky with the Riz. Ah. My food's getting cold. I don't know if I can finish it. I'll be fine. I'm eating. You can hear me, Norman. Eric. I really don't think, like, I'd want to be in that position. Rejecting someone in Japanese is easy. Gome, karashi or kanajo iru yo. That's just saying you're taken. You're basically lying, though. Well, I mean, I guess that does work for some people. Oh, I did have a funny experience. So, at one of the mixers, one of the guys there was super drunk, but they were also kind of rude that me and my friend really didn't like him, and we wanted to leave because we ate, like, we finished eating and stuff, and none of the guys there were really, like, I don't know, they weren't about it. Like, we weren't interested, you know? Ow, my bad. So eventually we wanted to just go, but this one guy kept hitting on my friend, and we were like, what do we do to get out of this situation faster? So we pretended like we were a couple. Like, we pretended like we because I remember this was one situation which we didn't go there together. Like, she went first and then I came after. So she was like, hold my hand, and I was like, okay. And then she was like, lean forward a little bit. I'm gonna whisper something in your ear. I'm like, okay, what you gotta tell me? What secret you gotta tell me? And she was like, nah, she whispered it in my ear, like, I'm just doing this so they think we're gay. And I was like, oh. I mean, eventually the guy saw us and was like, you know, oh, never mind. Because I think he got the point. And then she was like, do you think we can go now? Think we can sneak out? And I was like, yeah, but I don't know if I can keep this up. And she's like, nah, it's all good. Just keep holding my hand. They won't question anything. That's how we got out. I mean, I never saw anyone within that group ever again, so it's fine. It's just like the fact that I had to do that once, like that's a situation that I never thought would actually happen to me. You know, like I don't think I've told that story before. But yeah, I pretended one time. And I've helped one guy get out of a situation. He be super gay, but he was like, I need the guy to stop. So I was like, okay, I got you, bro. So I like texted him messages and stuff, like to get him out of a situation, and it helped. I got him out. But he was like, man, that felt gross. I'm never doing that again. I'm still friends with the guy. He's real cute. He's real nice. Yes, that is the strat. You want to get out of a situation, you just gotta hold hands and lean in real close. You wanna kabedon? Until this day, I haven't been kabedoned. God, I wanna get kabedoned one day. I would prefer it if it was someone in a Silas cosplay, preferably. I would like to get properly kabedoned. Yes. I don't think I've been properly kabedoned. Yeah, no. I don't know about that. I don't think so. I don't think I've been properly kabedoned. What do you mean technically not true? When? What happened? Did I get kabedoned before and I just don't remember it? Was it just a very unmemorable kabedon? After off-kai? When? I don't feel like I got kabedoned. In JP Town? I still don't think I was kabedoned there, did I? Did you kabedon me? And I just don't remember. Bro, I really don't remember. I don't remember being kabedoned. Why do I not remember this? Dude. When? Oh, my brain is so fuzzy. You kabedoned me? I don't believe you. I think you're lying. It was very unmemorable. When did it... When? Deadass? Dude, Churro kabedoned me? And I don't remember. You know, I think I know what the issue is, Churro. You weren't cosplaying. That's the issue. I think I'd only remember a kabedon if it was done by an anime character. And for real, yeah, I think it only counts if you're an anime character. Man, I wish I remembered it though. Get a Luke, get up. Oh, fuck. It has to be someone blonde. Blonde with red eyes, apparently. By technicality, okay, yes. By technicality, yes, you did kabedon me, and I have been kabedon. I just don't remember. Man, I can't believe I forgot the kabedon. Welcome home, Rack. I'd like to get kabedon by either Luke or... Oh my god, even Risley would do. Risley'd be pretty cool. Brand! If I get a full face of hard pecs in a Brand cosplay, oh yeah! Hair dye and contacts? Yes! Yes, it would do. Ah, man. Thinking about it makes me happy. Do the pecs have to be real? Preferably, yes. don't need no spray bottle. I don't need it. If I need one spray bottle, you need like 20. The peg shape. Just printed pegs. I want a proper one. Ah, proper cabidon. My cabidon pic. I don't know if I need a picture of it. I just wanted to have it. I don't know if I want a picture of it. I'd be too embarrassed. I'll have to make sure I'm in a proper, like, you know, shoot for it or something. I need to find a fit that works out. If I get cabidoned by a cosplayer though, I would feel so awkward if I wasn't also in some anime cosplay type outfit. I do care about smells, yes. But if the smell is too strong, I will probably throw up on you. I don't like super strong smells. Would a Mia cosplay count? I don't know, maybe. The Nahida cosplay? Ooh. I mean, both would work. I just don't know what shoes I would wear. If I'm cosplaying Nahida, she doesn't wear shoes, so... I mean, if I could cosplay as Nahida again, I would. I have the cosplay, I just need to use it. I might bring it to a con one day. I just need to either lose some weight to fit in it... Cause boobies. Or I could just wear like normal shoes and take them off for pictures. You know, that could work out. I don't know. I'll think about it. Man, if I cosplayed again, I don't know if I'd like do a full thing. Maybe just a baby cosplay. Oh my god, you should cosplay properly, Zephyra! It's fun! It makes me sweaty though. Like, I have to be in a nice, well, air-conditioned place to cosplay. A low-key cosplay? I can do that. I could probably do a low-key cosplay. I mean, I prefer going all out, but it also is a lot of effort to make a cosplay fit. Also, I haven't found a purple dress like this one before. I wish I could find one, but I haven't found one. I would prefer doing this one, this outfit, but it is hard. I think doing the dress should be okay. Shouldn't be that bad. But everything else is kind of hard. Is cosplaying in your outfit with the cap difficult? Well, I have the cap. That got turned into merch, so at least the cap would be easy. I'd have to like DIY a shirt or something. Probably. Cause the white top has some little, I guess, layers to it. It's got like a black underneath bit. Like it's basically it's like a black undershirt plus the white thing on top and then straps. Oh god, why did I design it that way? The shorts are probably the hardest. Have you seen the shorts properly? I actually don't really think people have seen it all that much. But the shorts are the hardest part. I think the shorts are the hardest part. Because there's... For one, rips in a very specific spot. I need a belt that is this long with the right buckle on it too. And then I'd have to sew on the wings and then the X's and the buttons, and there's like a lot of trim on it. There's like a gold trim around it. The thread color on the pockets are hella different. I mean, as accurate as possible, yeah, would be nice. I think just the shorts would be the hardest, but not impossible. The top might be a little difficult because there's 2 layers to it. But I think if I just get fabric and sew it on or glue it on, it might be okay. Oh, that's fire! Thank you for the gifted. Oh my god, it's the second time we got gifted today. Thank you so much. Oh, why did this move? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna move this back to the corner. All of my stuff has been moved. I mean, I could do the rip on my own, but it'd be hard to make sure I rip it in the right spot. And then not have it extend further. Hiya! Thank you so much for the gift, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Cooley still hasn't been gifted one. Pain Pickle. Man, I also don't know where I'm gonna find shiny metal that's in exactly this shape. or the collar thing. I don't know where I'm gonna find one that's exactly this. And the earrings. I have nice earrings, but I don't know how. How would I get earrings at exactly this shape? And yeah, I don't know. Did you guys notice that I have an upper lip and a bottom lip, by the way? A lot of YouTubers don't have that. They don't. But I do. And I have bottom teeth. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. I have bottom teeth. Pearly white. Yeah. Make sure you go to the dentist, guys. Lips are hard to rig. Oh my god, Shiro! Thank you for the streak. You know what, Marky? I'm not gonna show that message. Fuck you. Oh, you getting your wisdom teeth out? Dude, that was an experience for me. Wait, did I tell you my wisdom teeth story? Have I ever told you guys my wisdom teeth story? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I have. Does your 2.0 even have a ref sheet? No. But I made my own ref sheet. Plus, my art mama, Tenzeru mama, she gave me a picture of what the back of the shirt should look like. So, I have an idea. Yeah, I had my wisdom teeth taken out, like, just before I became a VTuber, actually. I also loathe the dentist. It hurts. Everything bleeds. My gums are so bad. I have good teeth, but my gums are bad. Bye-bye, Natayu! So, in 2020, that's when I got my wisdom teeth out. I got all 4 removed at the same time. I don't really remember it. I sat in the chair. I was talking to the guy who gave me the anesthetic, whatever it was. And then I slept. I asked if I would fall asleep, and he said some people do, some people don't. I was like, okay. And then he was like, cool, alright. the doctor will be not the dentist will be in soon. I was like, okay. I sat there on my phone, and then I fell asleep at some point. I don't remember it at all. But when I woke up, I was in an entirely different room with gauze in my mouth. And I was not, like, loopy or anything. I didn't, like... How do I word this? I just remember waking up and being like, oh, hi. I was, like, kind of lightheaded, but I wasn't... Like, I wasn't on laughing gas, like... I don't remember the whole thing happening. I woke up in an entirely different room, and it confused me because I knew I was in a different room. Because, okay, the way that the dentist was, like the place, reception area, and then a corridor. And then there were, I think, a couple of rooms, but I had to go to the very end of the corridor to get the wisdom teeth out. But when I woke up, I saw my mom come in the door, and it was a room that was right next to the reception area. So at some point, someone had moved me to this other room. I don't know if I walked there myself and I just didn't know I did, or if someone like helped me there, or if they just moved the chair that I was in into that room. I don't know how they would have done it. It's too narrow of a corridor for them to do that. But anyway, I woke up in a different room. Still don't know how I got there with gauze in my mouth. But then, like, I was so lucid that, like, by the time I got home, I was working on exams. It was just before or after Christmas, I think. I asked for an extension on one of my exams, I remember. Because I had the wisdom teeth taken out and stuff. So, like, yeah. I remember having the... Once I got back home, I had, like, congee. And then... and then I went to my room. I got, just for any of you who also have this issue, if you ever get 4 of your wisdom teeth taken out at once, but I needed to use both hands to type on my laptop, right? To type out my essays and reports and stuff. So I was like, shit, I need to hold these ice packs on my cheeks so I don't feel pain, but I also need to type on my laptop. So what do? I got those headbands that you use to keep your hair out of your face when you wash your face. A lot of Korean skincare brands will, like, you know, sell them and stuff. I got that. I wrapped it around my face, like on my cheeks, and then I slapped the ice packs in between it, between my face and the headband, so it would stay on my cheek, and it stayed. So I was like, yay! And then I just continued. The other way is if you get like a scarf or something that's long enough that you can tie at the top of your head, and then yeah, like you tie it tight enough that it stays. Yeah. it definitely works. I hope you have the same experience too. It was very smooth for me. The only thing, like, I didn't even go back to the dentist because the stitches they use dissolve on their own. So, like, I never had to go back for anything. Like, I just took painkillers and it was enough. Like, I didn't have to worry about it. True! Rec has the connections! Yeah. I'm resistant to whatever pain my dentist uses on me. Oh god. That's crazy. I just remember not feeling anything. Like, I was not awake. The pain that came afterwards was pretty bad. So, I'm glad that I had the painkillers. But I would be careful to not take too many of them because you do not want to be addicted to them, right? And they're pretty strong. So, yeah. Don't make sure you take prescribed amount of painkillers. Don't overdo it. Make sure you have ice packs ready. That will definitely help. Yeah, I think that's about it. I didn't feel anything. I wish I saw the tooth though. They never showed me the tooth that they took out. I really wanted to see it. Like, I wanted to know what caused me 3 years of pain. I want to know. You know, I want to know. And I also want to know, like, the size. Because I've never seen them. Probably had to smash it. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. They do hold a bunch of stem cells, yes. One of my cousins doesn't even have wisdom teeth. Like, she had an x-ray done and it just doesn't exist in her. And I'm like, lucky bitch. I wish that were me. No, I didn't want to keep it. I just wanted to see it. But, nah, I understand. I get it. Yeah, I had all 4. I think the bottom teeth, the bottom wisdom teeth, were the most painful ones. Like, not to get out, I mean just to live with. Like, they were bothering me the most. And the ones on the top didn't really bother me that bad. I have to remove 3, not 4. Do you have 4 or is it just 3? I had 4. My dad lied to me. He was like, you should get your wisdom teeth out if you want a slimmer face. And I was like, wait, really? And he's like, yeah, your wisdom teeth make your jaw kind of swollen because it's painful, right? And I was like, yeah, kind of. He's like, yeah, once you get your wisdom teeth out, you're gonna look like a lot slimmer. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. I want that. And then I got it done. I looked like a chipmunk for a week. So he lied to me. And then, once the swelling went down, I took a before and after picture. No fucking difference. No fucking difference at all. It made... No, still just as baby fatty my cheeks were before and after. It was a goddamn lie. But hey, it got my wisdom teeth out, so I mean, I guess I should thank him for that. Didn't thank him for that much. But don't believe it. Don't believe that it'll slim your face down. I'm still kind of mad about it, I'm not gonna lie. I could have just lived with it, you know? I could have waited another year. Nah, I probably should have gotten it out that year. Because I was still a student, so it was covered by school insurance. I did have to pay for it, but initially. But then, yeah, insurance did cover it in the end. Not all of it, though, because I think there was like a certain amount that school covered. And getting 4 of them out was a lot. So there was only a certain amount that they covered. Sorry. I don't like the dentist. I hate it so much. They try and make it sound really, like, easy and not so bad. Like, when you go or, like, talking to the dentist. But... Nah. I am glad I slept through it. Do you guys sleep easy? I feel like lately, because of the jet lag and stuff, I sleep really good, but on, like, vehicles, I'm making this very broad. Like, airplanes count, cars, buses, trains. I think it's because of Japan that I sleep good on vehicles. But lately, I keep thinking, like, on my bed, it's not... What's the word? It's not moving enough! Like a car or a vehicle would, so it feels wrong. I traveled and slept too much in Japan. Even the subways. So, beds feel too stagnant. I've been, like, turning on the fan so it doesn't feel as stagnant, even though it's cold. Saw noises. Dude, the drill sounds scare the crap out of me. Did you sleep on the Shinkansen? Yes. I slept for about 2 hours. I was only awake for a little bit to eat, and then I knocked out. Motion sickness from cars or buses? Oh, so you can't, like, be on your phone? I usually go on my phone while I'm in a car, but like, as I've gotten older, the motion sickness comes a lot faster. Which sucks, dude. Sucks. Means I'm getting old. I wanted to be able, like... I wanted to have kids before this came. Like, I wanted to be able to go on roller coasters with my children in the future, you know? But, yeah, I don't know anymore. No phone, no reading, no looking down. What do you do in a car? You just sit there? Listen to music at least? Podcast? Radio? Audiobook? Something? Are you... Can you deal with those? I have noticed something though. In Helldivers, if I'm looking in a different direction, like physically, if I'm physically looking in a different direction, and what I hear versus what I see isn't matching up, I will get kind of nauseous. So, for example, let's say in Helldivers, I'm shooting at one little guy that's in front of me, but I look to the side and I know I am just shooting straight, right? I hear something come out of the left side, but I'm not, like, you know, I'm looking the wrong way, so I'm not looking at it. I have to be looking at it. Otherwise, I get a little bit like, looking at the horizon like I would on a boat. Yeah, dude, I got motion sick on a cruise once. Terrible. 10 out of 10, do not recommend. Do not recommend getting motion sick on a cruise ship. Worst thing. I mean, I guess you could just vomit into the ocean, but it still feels gross. And lying down, closing your eyes, makes you feel the waves more. Hate it. Fucking hate it. Anyway. What time is it now? Look. Dude, I've been yapping for 2.5 hours. The inner ear not liking the brain vision sense? Yeah. I did a whole class on that. There was a whole unit on, like, the cochlea stuff. Ugh. Did not like learning it. Too complicated. Something that tiny should not have this big of an effect on me. Master Yapper? You think so? You think so? Have I not lost my skill of yap? I still got it? I did worry for a while that I lost it. You guys, any more questions for me? I can come up with, like, random ass topics from, like, the back of my brain somewhere. But if you want to ask me anything, you can. Oh, I should have drank more. Is it not a good idea? Why, huh, Mikey? Why? What would you go ask me, huh? Huh? What would you ask me? You want me to give you my real thoughts on Uma? Honestly, Zephyr, I think it's cute. I wish I played it, but at the same time, I know if I did play it, I'd get PTSD. I genuinely would. I think they're so cute, though. I love the songs that they have. Horse girls hit different. I wish there were more horse VTubers. Between Silas, Luke, Risley, who's the most top to top in a BL relationship among them? Silas. Silas. I didn't have to think too long about that one. Luke is too new, I think, so not many people have drawn him, but he has topped in some. I just think it's like, if we're talking quantity, Silas and Risley have been out longer, so they've had more chances to be drawn. You get it? Yeah. Watching your daughter win races? No, not for me. It's fun. I don't think that's fun. Like, I think I've told you guys before, right? Why I don't play Uma Musume? Yeah, I think if you just think about vibe, Mikey, you'll understand. The question asked me. I know how to ride a horse. I mean, if they're a trained horse, I don't. Wild horses, no. But yeah, I used to actually ride horses. I have a medal for it somewhere. I don't know where I put it, but I have a medal for it somewhere. I got it when I was like 10 years old. But honestly, that's not even the biggest reason that I don't play Uma Musume. It's more so because just actual childhood trauma, and witnessing all the gambling and stuff growing up around. Because I lived very, very close to a horse racing stadium when I was a kid. Like, for basically the 12 years that I lived in Hong Kong. It was right next to a horse racing stadium. And the amount of people I saw either gambling their life away or smoking and drinking and doing things that I didn't like. It was kind of scary that it was all for the horses. And the horses themselves are innocent, you know? They're horse racing. They just running for their life, quite literally. They did nothing wrong. It's more so the people that scare me, or things that, like, it's more so the things to do with it, not so much the horse themselves. So anytime I think of it, it just, anytime I think of Uma Musume, horses running, people be gambling on them and stuff, it scares the crap out of me. So, like, I love Uma Musume for the cuteness of the horse girls, you know? I love their designs so much. And they're all real cute. I love that they're based off of real horses and stuff. But I don't think I'd actually play it. I can't. It would just trigger too many memories, man. And also, I love horses enough that I learned how to ride a horse, right? Like, I did competition stuff for a while. That is also the way that I found out that I was allergic to horses. Because I went to like a horse riding camp as like the beginning to see if I really wanted to learn how to ride a horse. And on day 3, I got an infection. The allergies were just so strong, so bad. I signed up for the like 5-day camp for it though, right? So at that point I couldn't really back out. It was really expensive too, so missing even a day was pretty bad. But I had a skin infection, like my eczema flared up really bad. I had like, my nose was dying, my eyes were super red and swollen. It was like any allergic symptom you can think of that didn't require an EpiPen to solve, I basically had. Like, nose reddening, eyes swollen and red, skin itchy, breaking out in hives. Like, it was pretty bad. But I loved horses enough that I finished the whole course, and I went to like another competition for it in the future. I took like a couple of more classes and stuff for like a few months. But the allergies, yeah, it was pretty bad, so I had to stop at some point. They were really cute though. One of my horses, their name was Roy. Yeah, the other one was Jimmy. I remember that. I didn't name them, they were just given to me. And then we bonded. My first horse was Roy. And then Roy grew really, really fast. And they were like, you're too short to ride Roy now. We have to give you a pony now. So they gave me Jimmy, who was a pony. Much shorter. No, they don't. I've actually, like, in the duration that I was with them, no. No. They're just real cute. They are temperamental. You can tell if they don't like something. It's very obvious. They're smart. They know what they do, and you just never stand behind a horse unless they really trust you. I never stood behind any horse. It's too dangerous. They will actually just kick you otherwise. It's very dangerous to do that. Never ever stand behind a horse. You can stand on their side and like be touching them the entire time so they know what you're doing. But yeah, like braiding their tail and stuff, you had to like stand to the side so that they knew what you were doing with it. Cleaning after 18 years of I lost interest. Yeah, they're kind of tough to take care of. I don't really remember doing it all that much anymore because it was over 10 years ago. But from what I do remember of it, I did not enjoy it. And they kind of stinky. Low-key. Low-key, they kind of stinky. You should go visit one day, Marky. I think it'd be nice. It do be the stinky life. I don't think I could do farm life. I can barely do country life. Like, the pollen gets to me too bad. My nose will die. My mouth will die. My eyes are gonna be red. Yeah, I barely can do the country life. Okay. Time is it now? Fuck. Okay. It is 10:30. I haven't taken a shower yet, so I wanna go take a shower. And I have to schedule all my streams for the week. I thought I was gonna do an art stream today because there is new art that I've been working on. But I ended up yapping, so... And then I think, tomorrow afternoon, what am I doing? I think I'm doing Wooba. Right? I think I'm finishing the Wooba story tomorrow. Sagrika's thing. Wednesday I have off. Thursday... Zenless? No. Was it? Fuck. I gotta check. Okay, wait. Yeah, Tuesday, tomorrow, Wuba Sagrika at 1 p.m. EST. Thursday, we have Where Winds Meet! Yes! The new area. Friday is Zenless. Saturday, merch donathon. I don't actually know what I'm doing for it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know the details yet. I'm waiting for Kawa to give me a little more info. But, yes. I'll start playing Where Winds Meet again. I had to get back into the groove of doing dailies. And, too many games, man. Too many. Oh my god, hi Jack. Just when I'm about to leave. Oh. I'm gonna find someone to raid. I'm not stinky. I'm not. I take showers very regularly. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Who is live? No, you're not live anymore. Bug. I'm not. I smell good. I don't know what you're talking about. I smell like jasmine. Did you know that? I smell like jasmine. My entire feed is so fucked. I'm gonna just type a name. You're not actually live. What the fuck? YouTube. Do I smell sweet? Oh, true. You got close enough to smell me. Yeah, they're not showing up. Why did they do that? I need that list. I need it. How else am I supposed to know who's live? Bruh. Nah. It wasn't creepy. Not creepy. It musky? Isn't that a guy smell? Aren't guys musky? Only guys are musky. Yeah. I'm not musky. I don't even know what musky really sounds like. What does musky actually sound like? Smell like? Oaky? Oh, wait. That's the Bath and Body Works smell. I don't like that smell. It's too grandpa. It's such a grandpa smell. Just don't smell like Axe. Oh, never smell like that. I will actually throw up. If you want to make my nose happy, smell neutral. Preferably nothing. Rooms to raid. I do have a nose. It's a dot, but I do have a nose. My nose is all sniffly is what it is. Yeah, my feed isn't really working, so I have an idea. Crushed mint and rosemary. What does rosemary smell like? Isn't that like something people use on food? Alright, I'm just gonna reuse the thumbnail from the last stream. Hold on. That I did 31st, 1. Okay. I scheduled my stream tomorrow, so I'm just gonna raid into that because the YouTube feed is fucking me over. I'd usually raid into someone, but I don't know how to navigate this new YouTube thing. I'll figure it out tomorrow. Okay. I'll probably schedule the rest of my actual streams on Wednesday then, since I have that day off from streaming. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys. When I see you, I guess. Yeah. Will you be there tomorrow for Wuwa? Cause Shigrika, and Shigrika is cute. Cause Shigrika is baby. And she is a pouty baby, and you should totally be there for Shigrika. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Cooley really wants to see more Shigrika. 今日来てくれてありがとう。Okay, I'm gonna go now. 明日の時間は良くないね、日本人にとっては。だけどね、多分 What day is it? What day do I have a night stream next? Thursday? 木曜日多分大丈夫。Do it, Cooley! Do it! Alright, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for coming today. 今日来てくれてありがとう、本当に。That was a good Zatsu. ありがとう。Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll yap more tomorrow. Yeah. What's up? Thank Thank you for yapping with me. I had a good time. Been a long time since I did such a long yap. Yeah, I had a good time. For real, for real. I'm just gonna hope my mom doesn't go through the VOD and find the part where I talked about the science project. Cause, if she knew, man, she'd spank me. Was fun. I'm glad. I'll do another yap session at some point. Okay, okay. I go now. Bye bye. Mommy and Nande.